Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the workshop. It is fantastic to have you here because we are joined with the incredible Jamie Popple.
How's it going, guys? Long time no see.
Jamie is the man behind how these videos look so beautiful, are timed so well, and are actually funny. That's thanks to Jamie. He edits them. We're thrilled that he is here in Montana, joining us for a week, hanging out, having a good time. We're gonna be going skiing tomorrow, but what's not lost on me, Jamie, is we never actually made a knife.
No, well we did. We did make a knife about 2 years ago, but it cracked in the heat treat. And so I feel like it's time to give it another go.
We're gonna make a knife. We're thrilled to bring you along. I'm so pleased that we get to do this. So we're gonna jump into the fire with a piece of steel, and we're gonna get hammering straight away. Okay, yeah, that's good. We can cut. You can get off this stuff, Will. You know what, actually? I feel like at one point in time you actually drew out a knife in one of these sketchbooks.
Is that still there?
I think it might be. Aha! Jamie.
That looks awfully funky.
That is what, that's your design.
That is there. What do we think?
I think we could
like it?
potentially build on it a little bit, but make something along those lines. Sound like a plan? Folks, I'm going to interrupt us to thank today's sponsor, which is GlassesUSA.com. GlassesUSA.com has a belief that glasses shouldn't break the bank, and that we should all be able to see clearly and be stylish while we're doing it without needing to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars. In fact, at GlassesUSA.com, you can shop over 4,000 styles of their frames, and you can get a pair of glasses, that is including the lenses, for as little as $30. There's an incredible array of frames that you can choose from. The ones that I'm wearing now are my absolute favorites. They are the Westerns in tortoise. But you can also get name brands like Ray-Bans, just like these. These ones are the Muse M8090s. These are the Westerns in black. And you can get any type of prescription on almost any type of frame, including sunglasses. But not only do you have incredible prices, you can shop from the comfort of your own home, knowing that they're gonna look good by using their virtual try-on feature. Use your webcam, snap a picture, see what all the frames look like on you, start shopping, and enjoy. They're free shipping and returns and 100% money back guarantee. Thank you, GlassesUSA.com, for sponsoring this. I hope you guys check out a special offer at the link in the description. We're gonna jump back into the video now. What steel do you reckon, Will?
Maybe the ACRV2.
It means we're gonna have to go to the power hammer.
Darn. Oh dear. We wouldn't want to go to the power hammer, would we?
We're gonna take it out of the fire. We have this rectangular bar. We wanna make a short taper on the bar.
So I'm coming in 45-degree angle on this?
Absolutely. So you're gonna come up to here, and you're gonna be coming into yourself like this. So this is where it starts to get difficult when you've already broken it down about halfway. Just keep focusing your attention on the tip of it as you're trying to taper it down. What I was going to suggest that we do is this. We take to the power hammer, we flatten it down, thin it out some, then we isolate our blade from the handle. Bam, 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 and then come to here, lightly hammer it, and then flatten, flatten, lightly, flatten, lightly, flatten, flatten. Okie dokie, we've got it thinned down. We have our tip nicely forged in. Next step is to isolate the handle from the blade. And we're gonna do that with the flat side of the edge down, because when we hammer on the bevels, it's gonna stretch it up, and it's gonna give us the actual shape that we want with that curved edge and that little clip point. So we're gonna grab a fuller and a sledgehammer, isolate this down.
Sweet.
All right, Jamie. Great striking. We got that handle isolated. It's now back to you for you to forge down the bevels. The way we're gonna do that, it's gonna be back to the hand hammer. You're gonna hold a piece at a slight angle, hold your hammer at another slight angle, and you're gonna be working that edge nice and methodical. Nice and methodical. Down one edge, and then you'll flip it over. It's nice to kind of come here for this one. Down the other edge. We're gonna keep that edge nice and centered, nice and neat, and forward to those bevels.
Lovely. So you might notice that the knife looks a bit different than the last clip. We actually ran out of battery. I have done everything on it though, so don't worry about that. And Alec has been watching and...
yeah, just watching along, having a good time.
So, yeah.
You're doing great, Jamie. Well done.
Now we're here. So I don't know what further else to say because Alec's on the wrong side of the camera.
Well, you know what? I think about at this point, it's time for us to normalize it. Do a couple normalizing cycles, and then we're going to take it into the grinding room, cut it off with the angle grinder, and start grinding with the belts.
Lovely.
Alrighty, Jamie, what's the news?
Well, we surface ground it, and it is looking pretty surface ground.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty flat. And it's my fault because I had him grinding on it on the flat platen for a long while. It took Will coming in and saying, hey guys, use the surface grinder. And because of his sound advice, Jamie actually has his thumb tips left. The next step is for us to work on the bevels. And so that's gonna be a fun time.
It's the trickiest part. I can remember from the first time. I've done bevels on a couple of things actually, two or three things. And it's definitely the hardest part by far.
Yeah, that's for sure. So we're gonna jump in. We're not gonna start at a 36 grit, we're probably gonna start at a 60 grit. It's gonna give you a little extra control because it's a little less aggressive. Rough in the bevels, then holes, then heat treat.
Actually, this is the point it got to last time, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It was at this point last time that it cracked, so make sure it doesn't have any cracks. I'm gonna temper it right now. Yo!
Okay, so knife is tempered. It's still quite warm actually. And while this was tempering, Alec and I and some of the other guys, we had a skiing trip. So here's some footage of that.
I feel very embarrassed, gentlemen, just so everybody knows, to have the camera in front of me. He's down!
Right, so that was a ton of fun. What is the next step on the blade?
So we got to clean off all of this forged scale and stuff like that, get back down to nice, bright, shiny steel, and then we'll get it ready for some handles. I'm not quite sure we're going to use it for the handle scales, but something that's going to be nice and comfortable and grippy for this big, mean looking fighting knife.
So we've got a bit of a time crunch. I'm actually heading back to the UK tomorrow morning. We have a few hours left to finish this knife, and so Will is going to help me out because otherwise it'll just end up like a piece of crap. We want something nice at the end, but Will is going to help me out, make it look good. So since we're short on time, we're actually going to leave this for 5 minutes. No, we're actually going to finish this in about an hour and a half tomorrow morning before I fly back to the UK.
So it's the next morning now. We took the clamps off. This thing is glued up. It's ready to go. Our next steps are going to be taking a hacksaw, and Jamie's going to cut off all those pins so we have a lot less grinding to do. The reason that we don't want to grind those down is because bronze transmits heat very well, and we will burn the epoxy up on the inside, so we cut them off so we only have a small amount of grinding.
I didn't know that. I was actually going to ask why don't we just grind them off.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
it'll burn the handle material, it'll burn the epoxy. It's not good for anybody.
Yes, we were going to go to the ground and get it on.
Check this handle out, Alec. It looks like a funky zebra.
This is amazing,
Funky
guys.
what now?
Well done. Zebra.
A what?
It's an animal that looks a little bit like this. From Africa. I love the zebra knife. Looks fantastic, gentlemen. You guys have done a great job. How has it been being underneath of Will's wing this whole time?
It's been great. I've learned quite a lot about handles and stuff.
It wasn't too smelly.
He has to stoop
Not really.
really low
I had
to get
to-
under
yeah.
there, but we made it work.
That's good. Well, Will is
It's quite hard to
grinder.
grind when you're like this.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know how you
Will,
do it.
is your arm a little tired from
Yes.
holding it up there to let him under your wing?
Exactly.
Very good, very good. Corny jokes are about to end. Next step, you wanted this thing to be murdered out and like black looking, right?
Yeah, we're going for like a stealth kind of theme with it, so we were hoping to have it as dark as we can. So I think we're going to dye it as dark as we can make it.
We're gonna use this, some super blue, so it's time for a super good time.
Nice.
A little blue in there. Dab her in.
It only tastes a little bit like Gatorade.
Right, and then stroke it all along the blade. There we go. Cover the whole thing. Wowza!
Is this stuff super bad for your skin, or is this just a...
I haven't dyed yet, and I've gotten it on my skin before.
Oh, look at that.
All right, time for sharpening. Now, if you're okay, I might just commandeer this process.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, you're
Alec and I, should we have a cup of tea?
I think we can have a cup of
And
tea.
a crumpet?
Yeah, crumpets would be good. What type of tea do you reckon, Jamie?
Breakfast tea, English breakfast tea. That's a cup.
Okay. Hear about Prince Harry, Jamie?
Oh yeah. And about Brexit today?
That's today, is
Yes,
it?
today
Wow.
we leave the... Where's the sugar, old boy?
No sugar.
No sugar? No sugar in your English breakfast tea? We have no milk.
No milk.
In tea?
No.
What, is this Montana or something?
Yes. I actually don't drink tea.
Neither do I.
Neither of us drink tea.
No, we don't drink tea.
Will's probably done sharpening the knife.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one incredible, first fully finished knife. Jamie, thank you so much for coming out here
very much.
and visiting us.
It's been great.
We've had such a good week. Skiing, enjoying all of this fantastic Montana nature, falling a lot into the snow, making a knife. Thank you, Will, for helping
Thanks
Jamie.
so much. It's been amazing.
Well, thank you, Jamie, for everything that you do to help make these videos incredible.
You're very welcome.
For helping make this video incredible, as I'm sure it's going to be when you get back home and edit it. But I hope everybody in the comments congratulates Jamie on all of his fantastic editing. It has been a pleasure. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you guys for watching. And before you go, folks, don't forget to check out our sponsor, GlassesUSA.com, for your next pair of eyeglasses. Link is down in the description. Thank you, GlassesUSA.com, for sponsoring this.